Good evening to all my brown people in the tri-state area and beyond. First and foremost, I go by the name of the Honorable Mr. C, and this is a Mantic / Smart Monkey production. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about a few things going on in so-called hood with our fellow African Americans. Just a couple of topics that have been bothering me over the years, to say the least, that, I always wanted to touch on. So this is going to be the first of many installments that we'll have. And like I said, just going to touch on a couple of things going on in our neighborhoods today that, really need to get talked about. I think the first thing I want to discuss and talk about is the word snitch or snitching. Before I start, I'm going to give you a little background. I work for the Board of Education, so I'm in a lot of different schools. I deal with the youth on a lot of different levels. So I'm pretty much everywhere. So with that being said, let's talk on the word snitching. Because, in the neighborhood and in the schools, they got these little kids running around. Also grown men with this Stop Snitching t-shirts. Which is okay, But what I've learned over the past year or two is people don't even know exactly what snitching is. So I'm going to break down exactly what snitching is. For example, let's say I'm riding in a car with a friend. The car is stolen. The friend driving the car knows it's stolen. Actually, he's the one that stole it, let's say. I'm in the passenger seat. I know it's stolen. He's driving with the screwdriver in it. Plus, he told me it's stolen. This is what this guy does for a living. Police run up on us. We get stopped. He gets away. I get caught. I go to jail. They ask me, who was in the car with you? If I tell, that was snitching. Why? I knew the car was stolen. Now, if I know the car was stolen, and I know I'm committing a crime with him, and I go to jail and he don't, that is called snitching. A lot of people nowadays got the game messed up. For instance, you're a working class citizen. You're a working class citizen. You go to work from 9 to 5. Something happens to you in the neighborhood with another black person. You go to the police because, that's what you pay taxes for people like the police to protect and serve you. You go to the police, maybe you got a family to take care of. Maybe it's just you're taking care of. Who knows? Until what happens, because you fear for your life, or maybe you don't even fear because it's the right thing to do. You don't live by the so-called street rules. And you tell about the harassment or whatever altercation that you were in that you felt you had the right of way in. That's not defined as snitching. See, these people in the neighborhood, in our black communities, I should say, because we gonna be real, get straight to the point of who I'm talking to, who I'm targeting. The snitching thing is going too far. They don't know what snitching is. For instance, another instance. You live in a neighborhood, you've been living there practically your whole life, maybe 30, 40, 50 years, your father grew up there, your grandfather, whoever. Whatever walk of life you're from. Say there's drug dealing, violence going on in the neighborhood. Nothing's being done about it. Innocent people are dying. Stray bullets. Hitting the wrong people. Because we know these are the things that go on in our neighborhood each and every day. As a matter of fact, a 15-year-old girl in Far Rockaway got killed today. A stray bullet. She got shot in the head. She died instantly. 15 years old female. With that being said, let's go back to the scenario. There's drug dealing. There's violence going on in your neighborhood. You don't like it. You go to the police. You tell them about it. That's not snitching. We have to learn to start governing our neighborhoods to become better neighborhoods. So we can do better as a people. Because all this so-called keeping it real stuff, and I keep it real to the fullest. All this so-called keeping it real stuff is going too far. We keeping it real, we killing our communities. So that's something we need to talk about. That word snitching. It's a lot of different scenarios with snitching. But the bottom line is, that's like the drug dealing thing I just talked about. If you're dealing drugs with your man, and y'all hustling and busting on the block every day, and something go down between the both of y'all going to court, you turn states on or whatever, and you tell, that's snitching. Because you in the game. When you're in that certain game, yeah, of course certain things is called snitching. But everything in the hood is not snitching. You got little kids running around with the wrong idea of what snitching is. And with that being said, we're going to move on to another topic.